Good evening and welcome back to the Kingdom of Al Jazeera, where I am playing as a 12-year-old Sultana. Specifically Sultana Constanza of Al Jazeera, who is a charitable, just, kind, zealous genius. Yes, who has very recently taken the throne, as I recall. So the history says on the 10th of August, yes, so about a week ago, her father, Albrecht the Lion, died, and slightly to her surprise, because she was certainly not expecting to win all three elections, Constanza has succeeded to all three of his thrones.
Did Albrecht the Lion have a stick with an horse's head under?
No, I don't. Well, maybe he did, given his maimedness. Not that we're given details of his maimedness, because this is CK2 and not Dwarf Fortress. So we don't get a careful explanation of precisely which parts of which limbs were missing. Not actually sure if Dwarf Fortress creatures have kidneys, but surely they do. So yes, so Constanza was like his sixth child, but was the first genius one and was his favourite. I mean, not to be fair, that her younger sister Clotilda would have been much worse, but she was younger and thus slightly harder to get onto the throne. So Constanza has settled in. She's appointed a council, mostly the same council as her father's, to be fair. She is already betrothed. Her liege is still in hiding and has been since he came to the throne 15 years ago. So yes, he inherited the throne back in 1377, so 13 years ago. Pretty much immediately went into hiding because people were threatening his life, and hasn't come out since. Which is kind of weird, but Constanza has a regent too. Her regent is the Emira of Jazeera, who is kind of all right. So what do we need to do? So we need to propose another successor, but I think my plan here is to first wait and see who the electors like, and then if I agree with their consensus, or at least some of their consensus, then I can vote in a similar direction.
Hopefully someone like your young sister.
That might be a possibility, yes. So I also, admittedly with Verity's help, had some ideas about what to do next. Because we had been hunting down holy wars against Fraticelli rulers, but we've kind of cleared them all out now. The King of Chernigov, no, that's not a holy war. The most recent holy war is that one, and he is quite obviously not Fraticelli. That one's this year, but quite early this year. And I think it turns out he's unhelpfully a different Cathar. Yes, he's Cathar, so we're not going to help him. We can't help him, indeed, I believe. We do not get an offer to join war button. So we've been protecting Fraticelli kingdoms against conquest, but obviously we need to start actually expanding Fraticelliism again. And holy wars are dangerous, because if you start a holy war against a Catholic, all the other Catholics come and join in. And I have won quite a few of my holy wars started like that, but they're always an awful lot of effort, because you do have to hurl an awful lot of troops at it to defend against the whole of the Catholic world. So a possibly better idea would be to find a claimant on a convenient looking kingdom, convert that claimant to get that claimant into my court, convert them and ideally all their children into Fraticelli, and then press their claim.
Or of course use anyone that's already got a suitable claim that's lying around in your court. You might have some. You might
Yes.
not.
So, I mean, I suppose we have a claimant on the kingdom of Ruthenia. It's not that bad to get to. But the thing that currently we have a claim on the Empire of Italia.
Well, I mean, if Italy are feeble, then you're not.
They're not feeble.
Well,
They're more feeble than we are.
well, that's fine then. As long as they don't have too much more cash.
No. Can we find I in this list? No, we will not go for a holy war against. I mean, this will require the same kind of commitment of troops as it would take to. So we do actually have two claimants on Italia. We have Emily.
I think this points out that you're kind of coming full circle.
Yes, indeed. I already control Rome and Placentia. Emily is zealous and thus more likely to stay Fraticelli.
You can persuade her to Fraticelli.
No, she already is. We'll need to get her a husband.
Matrimonial marriage, of course.
Yeah. Allegedly, we can't find any victims for that. Pretty sure we can, you know.
Well, also, the AI will be pretty keen to marry her off as soon as she's thing of Italia.
Yeah, but then I don't get to choose who she marries.
It's true, but, you know, that's if the worst comes to the worst.
Like, I've got plenty of candidates just kicking around in my court. I mean, the slight problem is that half of my court are commanders or otherwise, or members of my council, but no, he may be available, but he really isn't a good plan. Engelbert von Damascus, attributes 06000.
That sounds like the kind of person that you would try very hard to foist on your enemy.
Yes. Why is this Tryphon, who is a member of my court, not Fraticelli already, eh? That'll deal with that. Right. Countess Twonky of Brescia is currently the leader in one of the inheritance was names, allegedly. But only my third title. Oh, is that bit? Yes. So the problem is that Manrique of Damashq is Villa Amalriques is not of my dynasty, so I get the person who is actually of my dynasty. I mean, Twonky is 51. Vella's 46. Clotilda's getting 2 votes in Syria, so she's not a complete disaster. Possibly if I vote for her, that might be enough, you know. Vella is, on the other hand, getting all the votes in 2 other places already. Oh, and we have a new Grand Mayor of Axum. It's not my fault Twonky's in the game. I think it was because we had someone called Twitchy, the Twitchy.
Yes.
And
And I made a silly joke, and then it kind of. In fairness, I only suggested you call one person Twonky. It's just that then it became a traditional family name.
yes. So how is Vela? I think I would prefer Clotilda, and she does seem to be moderately popular. So let's try nominating Clotilda in all categories. And we can immediately check whether she'll win. So that will be enough to get us 2 votes in Al Jazeera, sorry. Obviously she wins Syria. Yeah. Does that get us enough? We'll get his vote and my vote, and those 2 will vote against, and then I get the casting vote, I think. So I think that's enough. So yes, I think Clotilda gets the will end up winning all of them. So what happened about that guy? He did convert, right? But we still actually need to find a husband, sorry, for Emily. And while we do have men around, I wouldn't mind palming off on her. He's not actually one of my commanders, is he? And he seems pretty decent. Needs to be approved by my regent, though. And my regent apparently strongly dislikes me. What? Right, how do I get my regent happier? Opinion of me 36, that's not bad. Oh, was it that? No. What was going on there then? So, yes, opinion of Sultana Constanza low. Also, or is it that, no, her opinion of me is pretty good as well.
You may need an opinion more like 50 or 60 to get them to endorse your choice, though.
Yeah. Well, let's find my regent and throw 15 gold at her. Or however, it's going to take more than that. She's a duchess.
Ow, there's a heavy. Ow.
Yeah, we should not have appointed someone ambitious as regent. That was dangerous. Oh, we can afford 157 money. Though possibly that also means I should send my Grand Vizier to cheer her up. Where is she? She's Emira of Jazeera. Her court is in Beira. Right. Oops. Yeah. No, still not enough. Is my regent actually, is part of the problem that my regent's zealous but not, oh no, I'm zealous but not cruel. My regent is cruel as well, which probably doesn't help.
No.
Next time, pay attention to the traits of your proposed regent and don't choose someone ambitious and cruel.
This is one reason I often tend to choose diplomats, because they tend Not always, but they tend to have better traits than the backstabbers.
Yes.
This can go poorly when they have terrible backstabbing and your Grand Vizier decides that, well, that they should be regent instead. Mwahaha.
So my regent is quite happy to declare war, though. Let's have a quick look at Placentia. I don't think she's as good. But yes, we could try murdering our own regent.
You can plot to murder people when you're under 16.
So Placentia is also.
Perhaps if you've got a regent, then they're supposed to plot on your behalf, and that would make it difficult to further murdering.
So I don't appear to have the option to plot to murder her. She is currently plotting to fabricate a claim on the Sultanate of Al Jazeera, which is like a bit rude, really.
I think maybe don't go anywhere alone with your. If he takes you up to a high tower, stand away from the edge.
So I'm I don't think I want to put an unmarried claimant, an unmarried female claimant into an empire, because the AI tends not to marry matrilineally, and then her children will be the wrong religion.
Yes.
So let's look at what I was actually intending to look at, which was Carthaginensis, against which we can also press. Well, let's just actually look at this list first. So, no, we're not going to press a claim on the Empire of Outremer. That's not helpful. I think all the others are too small to be interesting. But the Kingdom of Carthaginensis is like a nice size, and it's currently ruled by a child, so we only need a weak claim. And last time I looked, there was at least one claimant who is a woman who would join my court. If we take our convenient, reasonably eligible person, no, too lowly a rank, well, but we could make it a matrilineal marriage. Right. So we can accomplish this one by getting our target married in a remote court, and then I hope inviting her to my court. Like, maybe she would have been able to marry him in my court as well, but... And now we say, come to my court. She doesn't even have a thing compress my claims reason. She just dislikes her liege. Right. Oh, I haven't held a feast for a while. Let's hold a feast. We can afford a few months off fighting.
Not least while your claimant gets to.
Yes, patronise the musicians. Should I send out my marshal to hunt? Go on. Can we raise enough troops to get that lot to go away? Yes. If we let them, give them some good commanders and let them sit around long enough to have adequate. Oh no, that's 1062, not 1602. I can't read. Well, let's march that lot across to join them then, and see if we can grab the visitors. Right. So Monia Domna de Leon has joined my court, along with Christopher von Blankenheim, whom I just sent off to marry her. So now we can give her some money. Ah, my regent won't agree to pay her 15 gold. And she won't convert because she doesn't quite like me enough. Because in part I'm a heretic. I could donate her a magnificent painting. That would give plus 20 opinion, and my regent will approve giving her a magnificent painting. Like, that's just 0.25 monthly prestige. I don't mind losing a magnificent painting. I'm 12 years old. I will spend lavishly on food. What a splendid object. Hereby invite you to my feast, but meanwhile, will she convert now? No, it's getting closer, but we still really need another 20 points from somewhere. I could get 10 points by granting her, I think I can get 10 by giving her a child to teach.
I think something like that, yes.
And I could probably grant her at least one minor title.
Yep.
Problem is I want to grant her seneschal, which is worth plus 10. But she's like infuriatingly female. I think, yes. Even my cupbearer has a... So it may... I can't... Keeper of the Swans and High Almoner, but I don't know if I can give her both Keeper of the Swans and High Almoner.
Do not remember. I think they're both plus 5 anyway.
Yes, but thus both of them would be plus 10. I think letting her teach a child would be another plus 10. Like, we have a quantity of useless children around for this purpose.
I think you can give her both, I think.
So that would give. Oh, would actually giving her 2 children to teach give us plus 20?
I don't know.
I think it might do. Well, we've got plenty of children around whom we can temporarily put into her care. I think we can do this even when they're too young, can't we? That's now up to plus 25 because she has 2 from in 20 plus 20 from entrusted ward, plus 20 from gave me an artifact. It's close. Plus 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 versus minus minus minus. I think if we make her high almoner, that might be enough. Maybe. Let's sort by name so we can find her. Plus 30. Yes! So we asked her to teach 2 of my younger siblings, gave her a magnificent painting and made her high almoner of Al Jazeera, and now she's willing to become Fraticelli.
And your regent is like, hooray, we've saved 15 gold.
Yes! I observe that there appears to be a bit of confusion in this box, which has some vaguely sensible things, so apparently twice, but then AI reason _ zealous. That you forgot to put some text in for that one.
So once your feast is over, you can declare war on Carthaginian. Fight again, rather.
Yeah, well, I did just fire you as High Almoner.
Pissed off.
The previous time.
Yes, a random duke. Right, so she's now Fraticelli, her husband is Fraticelli, the guests have arrived. Emira Sibylla, my regent, refused more wine and has thus insulted me. Right, that has cheered people up a bit. So, Carthaginensis then. Okay, we apparently have some raised... Oh, of course we have some raised armies. I was busy trying to fend off those people and I forgot about them. And they've got back in their ship now. Oh well. Having spotted my enormous army turning up in the county next door. Right, let's try this again. Of course, now my... Oh no, it looks like my... So, the slightly odd thing here is that I'm not actually going to make this part of my realm. My aim is merely to get this kingdom handed over to someone of the correct religion.
So that eventually you can go for holy wars against Catholicism because there are fewer Catholics and more Fraticellians.
Yes, that is the idea. And it looks like my regent, while very much against me handing over 15 gold to a random person who's just arrived in my court, is totally okay with me going to war with Carthaginensis for her claim on it. which is going to cost rather more than 15 gold.
Penny wise, pound foolish.
Right. So he has about 10,000 troops. So I probably want to raise... I mean, I've got, in theory, 52,000. So I probably don't need to raise all of them.
No. Probably about 20,000.
Yeah. I wonder how many of them... Excuse me, typing your password. There we go. I wonder how many of them I can raise in Iberia itself. Probably not that many. Yeah, that only gets me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000, which is not enough. We can get them together at least. Who are my least annoyed vassals, I wonder? Yes, of course, my regent quite likes me because I just threw a lot of effort and money into making her like me. So we'll raise her troops. Baghdad likes me, but he's an awfully long way away. I mean, by which I mean an awfully long way away from the coast. Oh, well, let's just raise whatever we can on the coast, as is traditional. Oh, that should do. Maybe one more. Well, that's not her capital, is it? That's her capital. Yes, that's better. Okay, so we can probably do without my domain troops. And give them an organiser because they're going to be rate limiting. It's not relevant siege. Just that my liege is still busy losing a war against the Byzantine Empire. Built some stables in Mosul. What else can we build in Mosul? Upgrade our castle walls for next to no money. Who are you trying to kill? No one who really matters. Fabricating claims is boring. Oh, there's a Carthaginian army just lying around here. Let's go and say hello to them. We might want to get our morale up a bit. Let's just get some good commanders in and hope for the best. We've put in Mitrovan, who's a desert expert, since we're actually getting into a fight in a desert. Maybe we should hang back just slightly until our morale has improved. Well, is he just going to sit there? Where's he going now? Okay, he's still moving around near us, that's fine. Meanwhile, you guys... Well, you can get on the ship. Makes very little difference. Castletown has been built in Nusiabin. Yes, right, well that place just needs lots of upgrades. For this army to cross the border. And we decide where we're going next. Oh, come on. We've won the Battle of Dax. I didn't even know we were having a battle in Dax. All right, now he's come along with a decent number of troops. This may not go quite so well. Unless this lot can get there pretty quickly. Yes. Yeah, they aren't going to be enough anyway. Let's have them hide in some mountains. Somebody else's mountains, but still. Possibly I shouldn't have raised all those troops over there. Oh well, it'll be fine. Oops, that lot are getting away. Where are they going? Really want to meet them in the mountains. There are some plains just beyond though, so maybe that'll be fine. Yes, as expected, we lost that battle. Sorry, we'll attack him in the mountains. It'll probably go all right. Yes, he only had one flank, so... oh dear. Oh no, that's not a siege that matters to me. Actually, let's park them there. Ah, no, don't do that. I didn't want you to get off the ship. Oh dear. That's going to be bad. I just wanted to bring the fleet into the shore so that I could collect another army, but instead the army that was on the fleet got off it.
They do automatically if you dock.
Yes, I know. I should have thought of this. Arrgh. Right, well, that's going to be bad, but I don't know that there's... Well, I suppose I can immediately withdraw because I don't actually care about the outcome except to keep as many of my troops alive as I can.
Yes.
Well, let's just head over into the a convenient mountainous region of Carthaginensis simply as a place to be. Yes. Actually, let's find our incoming ships and arrange that they don't dump my armies on the wrong side of the Carthaginian army.
I've just noticed there's a county there called something Bashir, which goes with the one called Dax from earlier.
Yes. If you just sail out into the sea, then I can get those troops on board without them encountering the Byzantine army again. Right. There we go. And now you lot can also head round here.
Although Dax is very hard to see because
Yes.
it's mostly covered in graphics.
And we can zoom in, but it doesn't help very much.
When we first started talking about it, it took me quite a while to spot it.
Right, we can't actually besiege that place, but like... Oh, Sultana Constanza gains the trait Deceitful. +3 intrigue, -2 diplomacy. Okay, where are you guys going then, hey? Or heading to Zaragoza, presumably because you think you can catch me in those mountains. Well,
In a fit of pique.
thank you. There's an annoying ridge that means they probably kind of can. No, let's go that way and then that way and then that way with the idea of grabbing them from behind and hopefully getting there fast enough. That this lot haven't suffered too much. Right. So we don't want to fight them in Zaragoza. We want to fight them up here. Happily, this seems to be working out quite nicely. That lot will probably be able to hold on. I mean, it would help if they had even halfway reasonable commanders. Right, well, let's make sure this army has halfway reasonable commanders. Because they're going to be necessary. Really? Come on, come on, come on. Yes. I hope that we can actually win by taking advantage of being in the mountains. We did. We captured a mare. Let's quickly ransom him for 25 gold. And sort out having a siege leader here. And yes, we now have 44% war score. that was an effective battle in the mountains, that was. Was worth 42%.
I missed what the other war down there is. Isn't that somebody else's?
Sorry?
There's a second war down there.
Oh, yes, that's the Byzantine Empire going to war with Outremer over, I think, that county.
Well, I can see they might be peeved about that.
Um,
That's a religious problem.
yes, that war has been going on for 5 years and is my liege's problem. Like, I could help him with it, but I don't really see the point because I don't think we need that county.
It was you who nicked it in the first place, but I think it was just
Yeah, but more or less by accident. It came with something I wanted. Actually, let's send them to get his capital. Oops, unpause. Things will happen faster. So, yes, he only actually... the two churches in this county are controlled by the Holy Roman Empire. How inconvenient. Right. Prince Thietmar, who is one of my commanders, I think, has had a daughter named Heike, apparently. Or rather, his wife has. Princess Bertha, is she a relation of mine? My half-sister, Princess Bertha. Who's teaching Clotilda anyway? Oh, the Queen Mother. Yes, that's fine. And things have sorted themselves out so that Clotilda is indeed everyone's preferred heir. Well, enough people's preferred heir anyway. Presumably that controls thing, is that covering? Yes, it's probably covering his the de jure kingdom, which he does control for now. But we're sitting down in his capital to correct that. Are there any other mountains in his territory? Basileus Theokistos of the Byzantine Empire has usurped the title County of Dorolion from Sheikh Johannes of Ankara. So our liege is no longer at war with the Byzantine Empire. Badshah Uwais of Outremer lost. But that's probably for the best. Who are you trying to kill? That's nice. Not sure that's of much relevance to me. Right, we've besieged everything we can in that county. So, oh, we should make sure we've got our. Have we got a second? We tried to have a second one. Yes, we have. Tarvidas. Excellent. Right. Sibylla the Wise is now slightly more in favour of me. Someone inherited something. You're slowly pushing over Valencia. Apparently the Badshah has a bunch of people in his dungeon that he is now willing to ransom. Right, yes, that is worth something. Oh. He, on the other hand, is off attacking Mosul. He's brought 6,000 troops. Where did he find 6,000 troops? Has he hired them? No, he just has 6,000 more troops. Right. What can I raise round here, I wonder? Annoyingly not quite enough. Oh, that'll do. I mean, possibly we could just rely on the fact that we can probably win this war faster than he can push over our fairly solid castle. Like, we've currently got fort level 7.5 and are trying to build that up. Maybe it's not actually worth going to battle with him. Maybe we just leave him to sit and stew outside Mosul.
And you keep that army there just in case he decides to turn around and go a different direction.
So, when my mother summoned me to her study, I thought it was time for another boring lecture on manners or morals. However, as I enter the room, she invites me to sit next to her and proceeds to read from a thick tome which she calls the Quran. The stories are about kings and queens, Muslims and the Almighty Allah. Oh, Constantia, please tell me more. Or, I guess that makes sense. Can I play now? Or, this is stupid. So yes, this is stupid, has zero consequences. Please tell me more causes me to become Sunni, which like either is game over or causes me to become a different character. I don't know which. Or I can merely gain sympathy for Muslim religions, which mostly makes other people with sympathy for Muslim religions like me more. I think we'll go for the sympathy option. I think it also improves their opinion of me, but I'm not quite certain. Right, both of those are still happily besieging. Apparently we only have 50 defenders in Mosul. Where did the garrison go? Well, the 50 defenders are holding on all right. It'll take 5% every 12 days, and they've got 85%. So that's like 16 times 12 is like about well over half a year before those 50 will actually be turfed out. It looks like. And apparently someone has gone, well, if the Byzantine Empire can go to war with the Empire of Outremer, surely I, Duke of Latgale with 1.6 thousand troops, can do so as well. Yeah, I think we're going to have very little difficulty. Right. Her opinion probably can't get much better. Yes, her opinion of me is now 100. I should actually set the rest of my council doing useful things as well, shouldn't I? She will give her a bit more because we gave her a gift, and that will eventually time out. He's busy leading troops. All right for money at the moment. Let's research some more tech. See if there's anywhere where my spy master can do any research that's useful. Send him to Fustat. We've often sent him to Fustat. And is there anywhere left where we need to proselytise that we currently hold? No, not really. Like we have some odd places we could do that. We'll research cultural tech in the capital then. %100% war score. See, we didn't need that army. So let's just check that. Monia Donna de Leon is Fraticelli, married to a Fraticelli, pregnant, has pretty decent martial. She will probably do all right. She has no money. But yeah, that'll probably do. Right, so the new Queen Moniadonna the Usurper of Carthaginensis. Currently has -22 piety, but she's working on that. Oh no, she has a monthly piety of -0.21. She's not working on that. She is actually just going to become less and less pious. Though possibly that will get fixed soon. Reasonably prestigious, though. Right, well, let's send those troops home then. I should think once she has a child about trying to get an alliance with her, because that might help her to stay on the throne. I just need to get my troops home. And then we'll see what we can do next. Any other convenient weak claims, preferably against medium-sized objects. Now, we don't need Arabia, fun though it would be, or Abyssinia. Anjou, is Anjou a decent size? Anjou's a bit small and a bit of a mess. I mean, it's a bit of a mess. Partly that's why we can declare a holy war, declare war on it, of course. Leon is already Fraticelli. So we're not trying to take Arabia. We might try to take Italia eventually. We're not trying to take Outremer. So Anjou is kind of tempting. That would not be very hard. There's Lisboa. Lisboa is part of the Holy Roman Empire, right? Yeah, we won't do that. Can't yet declare war because I need to get those armies home. Oh, I should disband that lot as well. Count Porphyrios of Edessa is trying to usurp my title. Don't think we really... No, this never seems to come to anything, so... Gains the trait patient, excellent. Or let the little fools whisper and snigger behind my back. I can wait. Revenge is a dish best served cold. Right. Oh, I should probably find some tutors for the children who've. Yes. I think I've got a reasonably decent genius betrothed. So Trude needs someone to teach her. My spy master likes me less than I would like. Let's hand over Trude to my spy master. Gillen also needs someone. Well, let's do the same thing again. He wants to get married. We should find him a wife. Not like we apparently have a shortage of wives around here. Potential wives. And he is 65 though. Don't have any potential wives that old. Well, an acre's reasonable. That should make him like us even more. Right. So now we've got all of our armies dismissed, we could investigate Anjou. And possibly there's some, I mean, Aquitaine looks more like my size. Oh, she does have a daughter. Her daughter is Waldentian though, which is kind of unhelpful. Anyone else? Not obviously. Well, maybe we should go for Anjou. See if there's anyone else around here ruled by an obvious. Excuse me, shift right click to get top owner. Picardy's not that big. Burgundy is, well, kind of shattered really. Anjou is like 2 counties. I mean, in theory, there's also the Angevin revolt, which I suppose. Oh, we have a woman in charge of Brittany. None of the claimants on Brittany want to join our court. How annoying. Galicia is, yeah, it's only that one county though, like. Nowhere is really adequately big. Okay, let's go for Anjou. We've already got a claimant for Anjou, haven't we? Several, in fact. Oh, we even have a landed claimant for Anjou, and Anjou's only a duchy. Well then. Probably can do this with just the troops from this area. barely. Slightly annoyingly, there's that bunch of peasants in the way. Okay, well, we'll go round by sea then. That's what I meant. Independence faction has disbanded again. Someone is trying to fabricate a claim on the Emirate of Outre-Jourdain. That's nice. Ship that lot round to Bordeaux, and then we'll stomp off to Anjou. I'm not quite sure what will happen to that revolt, that rebellion, if we defeat Anjou, whether it will become our rebellion or whether
It can do.
it will become independent somehow.
Usually it becomes your rebellion.
Oh, well, we can probably hit it, splat it shortly thereafter then. I mean, okay, we don't have quite, we may actually need to bring in more troops for that. Let's organise bringing in another batch of troops to deal with that rebellion. Let's bring them in from somewhere we didn't annoy last time. Well, if there is any such place. I'll probably do. And you, Emir of Cologne, who's apparently very tall.
On the thing that's got sort of reddish paint on it, I got
And you, Sheikh of Santiago.
like that only not. And I've hidden it somewhere I can't see it.
Right, that lot is now ready. They can march off.
Okay, I've already hidden it
To
somewhere.
Anjou.
Oh well, I'll live without it.
Let's give them some. Yeah, they've got some reasonably solid commanders. Oops, that was the wrong button.
I mean, there was one here that was.
Yes, I just picked that up next to the other one.
That was me.
Oh, that one. Aha. So, hello.
Right. Stick that lot together. Send them out to Bordeaux as well. Who's currently occupying that then? Oh, that's the rebellion. Well, we don't want them to win. I don't think. Let's pay close attention when we arrive to where they are. Let's pay close attention to how much war score they've got. That's probably not a big problem, actually. Is it now going to turn out that this army is fine, except it's not actually big enough to besiege anything? No, it's not a problem. Right, good. Sietmar is a siege leader, so that will do. You're trying to kill the Sheikh of Kurdistan, are you? Well, that's nice. I think I don't want you doing that. I think this is going to be a lot of sitting around. Let's run time a bit faster. Who are you trying to kill? Okay,
Wasn't she a person who was someone who was trying to kill someone else here?
probably yes. Okay, we do need to make sure that the war against the rebellion doesn't finish too soon. We might want to go and take Anjou itself. But let's finish this siege first. What are those? You're trying to kill Rodrigo. The fact that he doesn't have any more names than that indicates I probably don't care. You're trying to kill the Sheikh of Arajan. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Oh. He will not accept my offer. He doesn't like me. Oh well. He would come to my court and then I could imprison him. Come to my court.
Do you need permission of your regent to represent?
I can't remember, but I got it anyway. Right, now stop plotting to kill someone. Once he's here, he'll actually accept that he shouldn't be plotting to kill people. Right. Oh look, going to war with the Empire of Aljazeera, of Outremer does not end well when you're Duke, sorry. Especially if you go and get captured. Oh, it's a an Angevin army. Right, we've taken Tours. Where's he going? He's going to Poitiers, okay. You think we should go and say hello to him in Poitiers? I think we should go and say hello to him in Poitiers. Turn down time now that things are happening. Oh, Mosul has its castle walls, excellent. Oh, it now has fort level 8.5. Let us build a better keep in Mosul as well. That battle got me 39% war score, and I captured a bishop. Let's just check that the bishop is not himself valuable. No. Ransom the bishop. Anyway, where are my troops going? That lot appear to be going there, which is good. That lot can go back over there.
Did wisdom ever elude you?
Yes. Right, we can still continue upgrading Nusaybin.
Right.
Nusaybin, sorry.
Yes, I shall probably,
Unless tomorrow is cancelled because of rain.
because of a time vortex.
So my
If tomorrow is cancelled because of the time vortex, then see you tomorrow.
my liege has joined the, this is good, the Fraticelli King of Sistan in defending a holy war. I could join them as well, but maybe not until after I finish this war. There's this war gone anyway. There it is. Let's make sure that we have siege leaders in both of these. We dealt with that one. I've run out of money for building things. Oh well. Trying to kill the Sheikh of Rome. Stop it. Yes, we're still doing some good there. Ah, my spy master has a daughter. I already told you to stop. Count of Zagreb has died under suspicious circumstances. Okay. Why do we care about the Count of Zagreb? I have no idea. Yeah, okay, kill him if you want. Siege of Angers. 77% war score. Alvar Mariano has the Emir of Basra has contracted measles. It's probably not going to be good for him. He's already maimed. His heir's only 6, that's a pity. Yeah, fabricate claims on Kurdistan if you want. You want to marry my half-sister Hema, do you? Oh, that's because she's actually betrothed to you already, because I set that up earlier. Yes. Am I allowed to get an alliance with you based on that? I am. Not sure if I want an alliance with Karnem. My major purpose in doing that was that this is a matrilineal marriage, and so any children of it will turn out as her religion, not his. Someone's trying to think a title. Yeah, let them try. It never works. 97% war score. %100% war score. Emir Jocelyn II of Anjou has usurped the title Emirate of Anjou. So our new Emir of Anjou is Fraticelli. Oh, and he's the one currently at war with the revolt, not me. And I can't join vassal wars except under very specialised circumstances. So he now gets to defend against that revolt, which might not work very well for him. Oh well. Yes, I'm not even hostile with that revolt, so I should actually have finished off all those sieges first then, shouldn't I? In order to help him with his war score, because he's going to be in a middling amount of trouble. Yes. Yeah. That was foolish of me. Verity was wrong. It didn't become my war, it became the new owner's war. Still, let's see if there's anyone else we can find a claim on. I mean, it's not a very good one, but the Duchy of Barcelona might be all right. Might want to ensure that he's landed first, mind. But not tonight, because it's midnight. So, yes, we've successfully at least arranged that there are more Fraticelli rulers around, in that Monia Domina is still Fraticelli. Ah, she has a daughter now. So we could betroth her to my brother Prince Kuno, and then we could get an alliance with Carthaginensis, which would be helpful. Mostly helpful to them, but... And because it's so prestigious, and because because Queen Monia Domina loves me, she's even willing to give us a patrilineal marriage, so that they become dispoletos. Let's just check that Prince Thingamy is properly Fraticelli. Yes. Right, well, let's organise that then. I mean, I suppose she might not end up inheriting the kingdom if someone else gets it. But, like, that's fine. Right, we now have an alliance with Carthaginensis, which means that they are likely to call for our help if they ever end up in trouble. Elbira Bint Zentulo has come of age. That's nice. Not bad thing, learning at least. All trying to kill someone. Not anyone I care about. Hema has gone off to Karnem, where we are trying to ensure that they end up with Fraticelli heirs. He would also be willing to offer me an alliance, but I'm not sure I want that. Right, I think that... How old are we now? 15. So we'll soon come of age, and then we'll be old enough to go to war with Italia, if that seems like a sensible plan. Just confirm we have no armies raised. Yes. Right, so I think we will leave that there, and maybe next year Sultana Constanza will go to war with the Empire of Italia, which I'm sure will end well for her. Well, I mean, probably end well for her. We'll see. Till then, good night.